Hi, good evening. How are you doing?
Very good evening. I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm doing well. So, as we meeting for the first time, can you introduce yourself?
Well, my name is Mohammed Shamsir and I'm from Maharashtra, Ratnagiri. If I talk about my qualifications, I have completed my post-graduation from Mumbai University in 2020. I have been
Okay.
working as an English language trainer more than 3 years. I'm a
Okay.
people person allowed to talk to people. That's all about me. Thank you.
Wow, that's great. You are an English trainer. So, I'm really very glad to know about you. Can I introduce myself? Hi, my name is Uma Patra. I belong to Hooghly district, which is located in state of West Bengal. I'm also people person. I love to talk with people. If I talk about my qualifications, I have completed my graduations from Netaji University, and I have a 4 year work experience in private sector. I left the job last year. Currently, I'm preparing for government examination, and as well as I started a YouTube channel which is based on spoken English. That's all about me. Thank you. Actually, I'm very curious to know and very excited to talk with you. May I ask few questions related to your spoken English journey?
Yeah, go ahead with good pleasure.
Okay. So my first question I want to know from you that how's your struggle toward learning speak to English?
Yeah, well, my struggle was really difficult because I belong to totally Marathi medium school till my post graduation. So I wasn't unable to speak English even one sentence when I was completed my post graduation. And then I started. Pandemic, after that, pandemic is occurred, and I started to practice spoken English. And I slowly, I discovered so many things. Like initially, I don't know how to start. Then I realized that yeah, I have mobile phone, so in with the help of mobile, I will definitely learn English. And I started to learn some basic grammar, like
Okay.
partial speech, tenses, modules. It helped me to it gave me a direction how I can start to speak English. And over the period of time, I found some application practice a lot, like Open Talk, the English applications, and your skill in nowadays in Chinese. So I practice on that these applications a lot, and that applications make me remove my hesitation and all. And I interacted with so many people who are belong to several states like Kerala, Bengal, Karnataka. I talk with them and I review my hesitation towards with them. And that the thing I did, and as well as I used to read my initial day. I read a lot, and reading gave me a boost up, and I find some vocabulary in it, and yeah, that's it. That was my struggle with my English.
Wow, that's great. So one thing came in my mind that you are student of commerce team and you did MCOM. So why did you change your path in English trainer? Like why didn't you make your career in accounting field?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, you know that I wasn't aware about that I'm going to teach English and all. I will be becoming English trainer when I started to learn English. So I would like to say only one sentence for that. Like, teaching English is only my hobby. I'm pursuing my hobby. I'm not taking it as my career goal and all. So I like to interact with people. I like to help to people, and that's why I'm teaching. And um, to be honest, I'm going to tell you that along with that, along with teaching, I'm preparing for SBI PO. It is called a
Okay.
State Bank Manager's job, and so I'm preparing for that more than 3 years. So far, I'm unable to crack that exam, but that's in upcoming day I will. That's it.
Okay, so how many students did you teach so far?
Yeah, so for I'm not conducting the online classes, so I am able to reach so far more students. But within the 3 years, I interact with I taught more than 300 students, and they did
Okay.
learn English and they are performing well in their sector. Yeah, approx 300
Oh my God,
offline, not
that's
online.
great. That's great job. So my another question goes to you that if any person want to learn English, so how can they start their English journey?
Well, like what I did in my initial day, like we need to learn some basic grammar. Okay, if you don't have environment and also you should prefer grammar and all, like you should know some basic tenses, and it should be a consistent. Okay, toward your practice. Like there are so many people, they start to learn English, and after few days later, they are exhausted. They feel bored. There is nobody to guide them. That's why they are feel like, oh my God, how can I going to learn this language?
Right,
But if you will be a persistent towards the English language, no, you will be able to learn English. There is no any rocket science to learn English.
right.
If I can learn English, why not they? Because I was really belong to Marathi medium school. I had no environment for speaking English. I didn't learn English by my own self. I did why not they? So by learning some basic grammar, reading, listening, speaking, that activities help me a lot. And I'm sure that that activities help them as well. That's it.
Wow, that's great. And my another question goes to you that what is the best way to improve our vocabulary?
Vocabulary,
Yeah.
that's a great question because now we are lacking. Sometimes we got stuck while talking with people because we don't have vocabulary on that particular time. So we are thinking on it, and that's why we are taking a little pause while communicating with people. If you have lots of vocabulary, so it will be really beneficial for us. So what I did to improve my vocabulary, I
Mhm.
used to learn whole sentence. Okay, if you're going to mug up one word, so there are so many chances after a few days later you will forget that vocabulary which you mug up, which you by heart it. Okay, so
Okay.
you should prefer to learn whole sentence, which is used in our daily sentences. Okay,
Okay.
in that way you will be able to improve your vocabulary as well as by reading anything. If you are reading a newspaper and all, so in that way you will get some new vocabulary. You need to search in Google Translate, and you have to make your own sentence for that, like two or three sentences behalf of that vocabulary. So it will keep in your memory strong, and you will be remember for longer that vocabulary. In that way, you will be able to improve your vocabulary.
Wow.
That's it.
That's really very good. Also,
Thank you.
so is grammar is necessary to learn English?
Grammar. To be honest, I'm going to tell you that, like, if you have an environment, like if you have anybody in your home who know English, okay, with them you can able to speak English. You will be able to learn English. If you don't have that kind of environment by your neighborhood, your family members, so you must learn grammar. Grammar is
Okay.
play vital role there
Actually,
because
grammar is a
if you know,
foundation to
lot
build
of people
like
understand everything in English, okay, but they could not. Pardon?
grammar is like a foundation to build us like sentences and
Yeah,
like
yeah. You're
sentences.
right. Yeah, right. So, like grammar is foundation. If you like, you know that in our environment, like in our neighborhood, the
Mhm.
person who are learning English, they could
Mhm.
understand everything, but they could not speak. Why? Because they don't know how to make a sentence. They don't know the sentence quality formations. If we will learn that kind of sentence formations, so with the help of them, we will be able to make a lot of sentences, and that's why we can understand, but we could not speak because we didn't try to learn grammar in our initial days. So grammar will play a vital role. Those who don't have that kind of environment to speak English, but if you have environment, so I don't think grammar is necessary because we are our mother tongue. But
Mhm.
at the time of learning our mother tongue, we could not prefer to learn grammar. Why? Because we had environment all the time.
Yes, yes, yes.
But by learning English, didn't have environment, so that's why we need to know. We need to learn grammar. That's it.
Mhm. Okay, actually, your pronunciation is like a native speaker. So, can you give me some tips? How can I
Thank you.
improve my pronunciation?
Okay, sure. What I didn't did any special thing for that. Okay,
Okay.
I usually did like I used to read, and I prefer
Okay.
tongue twister. Like I prefer some tongue twister, like
Like
upper ruler,
tongue
lower
twister
ruler,
means?
upper ruler, lower ruler, that kind of thing.
Okay, okay,
Continuously, I
okay. I
used to
got it.
talk. Yeah. Some twister means there are some certain word we have to use to call again and again. By
Okay,
using that
okay.
word, we can able to pronounce some words clearly, like 4.3 per 4.3 is per you, 4.3 is per you. That kind of
Oh, that's great.
activities I did in my uh, initial day to improve my pronunciation. As well as I used to just I told you that pronounce like while reading anything in my home. So I
Okay.
used to read loudly. Okay, it helped me
Okay.
to improve my pronunciation and some clarity came in my voice. I didn't choose any accent like a British accent or even a American accent. My accent is a neutral accent.
Mm.
That's it.
Okay. Thank you so much. I will follow your tips definitely. So can you ask me some questions?
Thank you. Yeah, sure. May I know why do you want to learn English?
Yeah, sure. Actually, basically, I'm from Bengali medium school, and now I'm very passionate about learning English because if I talk about my childhood, I was very poor in English subject, and you can say it had my fear also. I didn't like English grammar rules and regulations. That's why I had chosen arts stream. And but when I was in college, then I realized how much English is important. Then I used to watch lots of English content, and I thought I wished if I could be like them, but I was never try to learn English. And I told you earlier that I have a 4 year work experience in private sector. I had faced so many problems before I got a job. I had attended so many interviews. I got a rejections because of my poor English. Then I started my spoken English journey. Still I'm learning, and one thing I realized that until I don't learn English, I will not feel confident. And everyone knows that in modern era, English is necessary everywhere. Wherever we go, there need English. And if we get a good job, then English is compulsory. So that's why I'm learning English. So I want to see myself as a good English speaker. That's why. Thank you.
Yeah, good. Sounds good. Really, you are doing good job, and you will try to learn English.
Yeah, obviously,
That's
this
it.
is a very, it was very nice conversation with you. I hope my viewers, all viewers, get something from this video.
Okay, I also enjoyed these videos. I like to talk to you. What is your channel? YouTube channel name? May I know?
Yeah, sure. My YouTube channel name is Uma Patra 523.
523. Why is it 523? May I know?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I started my YouTube channel on May 2023. I was not consistent on that time due to some my phone issues and job purpose, and I hadn't enough time to continue this channel. But after left the job, I had time to continue my YouTube channel. That's it. Thank you so much to join this
Okay,
session,
definitely I
and
will.
you give me a valuable time. Thank you so much, sir.
Okay, I will definitely search your channel on YouTube, and I will definitely subscribe your channel. It was really nice conversation with you.
Thank you
Have a
so
good
much,
day.
sir. Thank you, sir. Have a good day, sir. Bye.